Part 1 of our BMR suspension guide for the F-body Camaro. We took a look at the front suspension and we covered all the different options available from a street application through to a full-on race car. Well, today we're going to the rear of the car and we're going to look at what options BMR has available to get the power to the ground. Upgrading your rear control arms is very easy with BMR as they've got a wide variety from street to street strip through to full race components. 7 models in total, and they're both adjustable and non-adjustable. Now, most important thing you're looking for when you're choosing a rear control arm is the right rod end and the right bushing. So for more information, let's go and have a chat with BJ.
So you might be thinking, why should I change to an aftermarket control arm at all? The stock control arms have rubber bushings, which are spongy, and they encourage a little problem called wheel hop. So let's start by taking a look at the BMR street-oriented control arms. These feature a low-deflection polyurethane bushing and is available in either adjustable or fixed-length versions. BMR offers 4 different street models to choose from, whether you want some lightweight or more expensive chromoly, billet aluminum, or tubular steel. For street strip applications, check out this brand new release from BMR, which features polyurethane bushing on one end and QA1 Teflon line rod end bushing for bind-free operation and less deflection than the street arm. What's nice about the poly rod end combination is that you get the best of both worlds for street strip applications with a nicer ride quality than the full rod end setup. Race applications will use a full rod end control arm manufactured out of lightweight chromoly. In these cars, a little more vibration and noise is acceptable. I should mention any of these control arms can be used with BMR's bolt-on relocation brackets. Now let's take a look at the Panhard rod and see how it makes your F-body perform.
F-bodies come equipped with a Panhard rod that assists the torque arm in controlling rear-end movement. This is important because a deflecting Panhard rod will steer the car, creating a dangerous handling condition in a high-powered car.
So BMR offer a selection of Panhard bars that mirror their control arm offerings, both in adjustable and non-adjustable, poly bushing and rod end versions, and also, like this one, a combination of the two for a street strip application. But the main upgrade when you're changing your Panhard bar is the construction. You'll see with the factory F-body rod, it uses a stamped U-shaped material, and it's got soft rubber bushings that easily deflect. For installation of a Panhard rod, it's pretty simple. It's a bolt-on affair. You've got adjustable versions with left and right hand threads to allow adjustment whilst it's on the car. An important thing to remember also when you're choosing your Panhard bar is that it's got to match your control arm. So whether you're going for poly bushings or rod end or a combination of the two, they've got to match. And also, if you're planning on lowering or adjusting your ride height, it has to be an adjustable Panhard bar. So let's take a look at the torque arm. So let's start by taking a look at this. It's a stock replacement torque arm from BMR and it's a fantastic little unit. It's got upgraded MIG-welded tubing. It's got heavy-duty mounting plates which bolt directly to the factory mounting points, and it's got the poly front bushings. It's available adjustable and non-adjustable as well, and it's pretty much good for anything from stock to a 10-second drag car as well. But one of the problems that we find sometimes when we're mounting these to the transmission is that sometimes under pressure they can cause failing. So BMR have come out with a relocation point which takes the stress off the transmission and directs it straight into the chassis. It's a big help. The next step up from this is the BMR Track Pack Torque Arm Kit, which eliminates the transmission tail shaft mount and it relocates the torque arm front mount. Now the kit's designed for street strip cars because it moves the instant centre rearward for greater weight transfer. Don't go for the track pack if you've got a vehicle that's, say, under 500 horsepower. The standard replacement arm is more than strong enough. If you're truly a serious racer and you have a drag strip only F-body, then the BMR Extreme Torque Arm is an upgrade from the track pack, and it's designated for racers looking for a 9-second or even 8-second elapsed times. It's made from TIG welded chrome moly. It features gusseted rear mounting bracket. It's got 4130 solid rod eyes and a full reinforced front mount. It even includes an integrated drive shaft loop. Now this one's not for street cars, even street strip cars it's probably too big for. It's one of those things, it's kind of like when you're shopping for a camshaft. Sometimes bigger is not always better. It's nice to show off to your buddies, but you can totally do with the stock replacement unit. It's a fantastic unit.
Since you're already working on your suspension, it's always a good idea to build a stronger chassis foundation. Take a look at adding boxed or tubular subframe connectors and a drive shaft loop such as this BMR safety loop shown here.
The F-Body is one of the greatest platforms around, purely because of the amount of suspension upgrades and chassis parts that are available. However, with all of this choice comes a little bit of confusion. So our recommendation is find somebody who knows, like BMR Fabrication, because a couple of wrong choices can have you driving a car that handles like a pig. However, if you get some parts that really complement one another, then whether you've got a street car, a race car, or a street strip car, you're going to be driving around with a smile from ear to ear. My name's Bucko. Thanks for watching Power TV.